Pet therapy is located in Anderson Library. Find out how you can de-stress.
We'll also take a closer look at a local business called Retroville Games and a UWW-TV exclusive interview with Whitewater's own Dean of Students, Tanya Schmidt.
All this and more coming up on Wake Up Whitewater.
Broadcasting from Conover Studio at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, this is Wake Up Whitewater.
Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Whitewater. I'm Kayla C. alongside Alex Lindblom and Justice Brazelton. And it's homecoming week. Do we have any plans for the week?
I am super excited for that Platteville game for the Whitewater Warhawks, for the football team. It should be a really good game, and I know there's going to be some tailgating going on. I think that's what I'm going to be up to.
Yes.
Sure.
There's lots of events going on around campus. I know I'll be going to bingo on Wednesday night and probably a talent show on Thursday as well.
Yeah, The talent show is always fun. It's good to see the talents our fellow Warhawks have and who will win. Also, there's the parade, which is fun to see, the different organizations on campus and stuff. Justice, it's your first homecoming.
Yes, I'm very excited. It's also transfer student week this week, so shout out all the transfer students out there.
All the fellow transfer students to Justice.
Exciting.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this week and weekend. Well, we certainly have a great show for you today. We'll be right back with a UWW TV news update and more on Wake Up Whitewater after this short break.
What does it mean to be a Warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad.
Learning another language.
And listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a Warhawk, I stay balanced,
take great care of myself,
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
And I'm taking confident steps in the direction of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
that's the Warhawk way.
You can see it. His potential, that is. You see it even when he may not. You see that the things that spark his interest today will in time ignite the things he pursues tomorrow. And ultimately, help him reach new heights. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
I'm Ashley Carroll, and this is your UWW TV news update. FAFSA is now available for students across the nation, including UW Whitewater. The free application for federal student aid is open for the 2026 through 2027 academic year, which covers fall 2026, spring 2027, and summer 2027. All Whitewater and Rock County students should list UWW's FAFSA school code of 003926. Filing the 2026 through 2027 FAFSA and submitting all documents requested by the Financial Aid Office by the priority date of January 1st, 2026 will ensure consideration for all aid programs, including those with limited funding. For additional information and filing the 2026 through 2027 FAFSA, visit fafsa.gov. Chancellor Corey King and Willie the Warhawk have hit the streets of Whitewater in their YouTube series Mascot on Main. The newest episode features Floral Villa, owned by a UWW graduate and located at 208 South Wisconsin Street. The Flowers and Gift Shops is known for their fall-themed bouquets and the business they do with the university. The full episode can be watched on the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater's YouTube page. And we'll have more news on UWW TV right after this. Homecoming week underway, the UWW bookstore is having a sale for all gifts and apparel items in-store and online. From October 23rd through the 25th, enjoy 15% off your purchase, and spending $100 or more in-store will get you a free UWW tote bag. Show your Warhawk pride and stock up on purple gear this homecoming. To check out what's in stock, visit the bookstore's website at uwwhitewaterbookstore.com. Finally, in the spirit of homecoming, Whitewater's local Culver's is offering a unique flavor of the day for Saturday, October 25th. The flavor, titled Dough You Bleed Purple, combines vanilla and chocolate frozen custard, accompanied with thick fudge, ribbons of old-fashioned salted caramel, and chunks of cookie dough. Try the limited time flavor this weekend. For more news and other updates, tune in to uwwtv.org. I'm Ashley Carroll, and this has been your news update on UWW TV.
We all know how stressful college can be, especially these first few months, but Anderson Library is here to help with their pet therapy program. Here is Reese Tim with more.
At UW-Whitewater's Anderson Library, a weekly pet therapy program helps make students feel at home. The program invites students to take a break from studying, relax, and spend time with friendly therapy dogs from the local community. This program takes place on Mondays or Tuesdays from noon to 2 on the second floor of the library. Interactions with animals have been proven to lower stress and anxiety while creating a welcoming environment for all students.
This is actually my first time coming here to pet therapy, and I think it impacts me just because, I don't have any dogs at home, so it's just like a nice little treat to myself coming here and seeing all the puppies.
For new Warhawks, the first few months can feel overwhelming, but with therapy dogs around, it may not seem so scary.
When I was a little kid, I used to be really scared of dogs. Whenever a dog would come near me, I would scream or just run away and something like that. But coming to pet therapy really helped. I mean, the students here are so nice. They helped me get over my fear, and they were like, the dogs won't hurt you. And then I started petting the dog. They were so friendly, they didn't do anything to me.
Many students say these therapy sessions help them feel calmer and more focused as they return to class. Research shows that even short moments with therapy animals can boost mood, focus, and overall mental health. It is a small reminder that college life isn't just about grades, but also about balance and self-care. At Anderson Library, students may find comfort, connections, and maybe a new best friend. I'm Reese Tim, UWW TV News.
Thank you, Reese. Yeah, I've actually attended one of the times at pet therapy. It was very relaxing, actually.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
I have not attended it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I have a dog at home, so sometimes I see that pet therapy thing and I think of him, and it kind of makes me a little sad. But
Right, give a little comfort to the students who can't see their pets. My question is, where are the cats? We should have
True.
maybe a cat
I never
therapy. Is
thought
there
of
somebody I
that.
can talk to for that? Because I love me a cat.
cats are pretty calm too, so.
For sure. Stay tuned for the World Today next to hear about what's going on around the globe on Wake Up Whitewater right after this.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a warhawk.
At UW Whitewater.
You belong here.
UWW-TV has been an important part of the campus and community since 1980.
Not only providing on-air learning opportunities for broadcast journalists and electronic media production students,
but educating and entertaining our audiences with award-winning news, live sports coverage, original programming,
as well as dedicating the mission to developing creative collaborations throughout campus.
For more information, visit our website and like us on Facebook.
Check us out because you gotta see what's on UWW TV.
Varghese, and this is the World Today on UWW-TV. The Trump administration has revoked the visas of 6 foreigners deemed by US officials to have made light or humorous comments regarding the assassination of right-wing activist Charlie Kirk. The announcement comes after President Trump awarded Kirk with America's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Concerns over freedom of speech continue to rise as professionals like journalists and teachers, along with students who have participated in protests, are getting fired or facing other forms of discipline due to the use of the First Amendment. Germany's governing coalition is divided over a proposal to reintroduce military conscription amid rising security concerns in Europe. Some parties argue it would strengthen national defense, while others warn it could be unpopular and costly. The debate comes as Germany faces pressure to modernize its armed forces and address regional tensions. No final decision has been made, and discussions are expected to continue in the coming weeks. And we'll have more of the World Today on UWW-TV right after this. Taliban and Pakistan have agreed to a short ceasefire following deadly border clashes that left several soldiers dead on both sides. Fighting broke out earlier this week along the Chaman-Spin Boldock crossing, one of the main trade routes between the two countries. The brief truce aims to ease tensions and allow talks to continue, but border tensions have raised fears of a deeper conflict. Both sides have blamed each other for the violence. Thousands of civilians are trapped in El Fasher, Sudan, caught between hostility and running dangerously low on food, water, and medical supplies. Humanitarian groups say the city is on the edge of survival with limited access for aid workers. Families describe horrible conditions as fighting continues to prevent people from fleeing. Officials and aid agencies are calling for urgent ceasefires to allow humanitarian relief to reach those in desperate need. For more news, check us out at uwwtv.org. I'm Ruba Verghese, and this has been The World Today on UWW TV.
Let's take a closer look at Whitewater's newest power-up. Taya Gagaski and Gabe Sadowski have more on the story.
In 2013, two friends met unexpectedly while walking at the Taco Bell. They united over their one common love of video games. Eventually, that love blossomed into Retroville Games, now making its new home in Whitewater for buying, trading, and selling video games and all kinds of video game essentials.
Like we were driving down the road after he was my partner and I were hanging out one night after playing games, and we drove past an old building that used to be a video game store in town, and I just looked at him and I said, "Hey, we should start a video game store." And then we laughed. We thought about it and said, it's actually a really good idea.
You never know when you're going to meet somebody that you're going to just click with. To where when you have a place that has a unique place, like a unique vibe, I'd say. We have a unique vibe to, you can talk about games freely without feeling like you're judged. You can talk about the nerdy things that you don't think your friends would really like. We're more than welcome to just laugh and talk about these things with anybody that wants to talk about them.
Having people who actually care about gaming, having it local, and just all of it together, to me, it means the world to me. We want to make sure that we preserve these video games, but we also can kind of create our own memories of these video games. Everything is advancing technologically through and through and through. It's kind of nice to take a step back and look at where video games came from.
Retroville Games offers a wide variety of collectibles, comic books, trading card games, and gaming consoles. This has been Taya Gagowski reporting for UWW-TV.
Retroville Games will be switching locations at the end of the month of October to the vacant space between the Laundromat and China House located on Main Street.
How fun it is to have a retro game store. I mean, I love growing up playing games like Wii, PlayStation. Did you guys play any games?
I know for my family, the Wii was always a big one. I mean, I remember going down, we had a kind of game room in the basement. Lego Star Wars was a really big one. And then, games like that were always super fun.
For sure.
Nice to have it close to campus as well.
Yeah, we'll be right back with more on Wake Up Whitewater, but first, let's take a look at this weekend's weather forecast.
Alex DeLeo with So We Go Here
on 91.7 The Edge, your station for sports, news, and of course, music. With our extensive music library
of alternative, rock, and hip hop. All for you, all right here on 91.7 The Edge.
In 2008, as part of the renovation, the James R. Conner University Center opened Roberta's Art Gallery in memory of the late Roberta Yvonne Fiscum, an alum of UW-Whitewater. Roberta studied the organ and was passionate about pottery, handwork, and graphic design, and eventually obtained a graphic arts degree from UW-Whitewater. It was the lifetime goal of Roberta to own an art gallery. Therefore, her parents, Robert and Yvonne Fiscum, generously funded this 1,000 square foot student art gallery in her memory. Roberta's Art Gallery collaborates with community artists, campus departments, and student organizations to curate and host exhibits throughout the year. They feature a diverse range of artists from local talent all the way to internationally recognized fine artists. Every full-length exhibit features a reception where attendees can meet the artist, learn more about their work, and enjoy conversation and refreshments. Roberta's Art Gallery strives to make art more approachable, inclusive, and welcoming, with all exhibits and receptions free and open to the public. For more information, come see us on the main floor of the UC or visit our website.
This is Inside the Arts on UWW-TV. I'm Grace Caputo. The Department of Music proudly presents the first Music Mosaics concert of the year, A Symphony for Three. The concert takes place Saturday afternoon, September 14th at 3 o'clock at the Light Recital Hall located in the Green Hill Center of the Arts. The Music Mosaics concert series features faculty, community, and alumni who generously donate their time and talents to support music scholarships. Join the UW-Whitewater Piano Trio for an evening of passionate chamber music featuring the evocative piano trio in C minor, Opus 2 by Czech composer Josef Suk. Experience this intimate and powerful performance that highlights the deep emotional resonance and intricate interplay of violin, cello, and piano. Whether you're a longtime chamber music lover or new to the genre, this concert promises a compelling musical journey through one of the early treasures of Czech Romanticism. Tickets can be purchased in advance, in person via phone at 262-472-2222 or online at tickets.uww.edu. The box office is located in the Green Hill Center of the Arts, and hours are Monday through Friday from 9:30 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. There is a $2 surcharge for tickets purchased at the event. Department of Music events are free for UW-Whitewater students. Sign in on the Ticket Services website with your UWW credentials to access your free ticket. I'm Grace Caputo, and this has been Inside the Arts on UWW-TV.
Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose UROC. You ready to rock?
You belong here.
The Royal Purple, the best place for all the latest news around the community and campus of UW-Whitewater. Here you'll find all different types of weekly news stories, including sports, arts and rec, biz and tech, and even fun and interesting things like trendsetter columns and the tweet of the week. The Royal Purple has a full staff to handle all of your advertising and article needs. Ad managers and sales representatives can help you get your ad in seasonal print issues online at royalpurplenews.com and out on our social media platforms. Editors and journalists would love to write features about your organization and follow-ups about your important events. For more information on student employment opportunities, advertisement services, or anything news, contact the Royal Purple over at R@uww.edu or give us a call at 262-472-5100. Stop by our office and say hi on campus in McCutcheon Hall, room 113. For all of your local campus community news, check out the Royal Purple here at University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
Welcome to Jitters Coffee House. Located on the first floor of the Wells Towers, Jitters is a student-run coffee lounge and offers a variety of coffee and ice cream-based drinks and is home to many entertaining programs, including live music, gamer trivia nights, and other performances. Coordinate your activity by emailing jitters@uww.edu. Jitters is completely run by volunteers who can earn service hours and even receive a free drink during their shift. Stop in tonight at Jitters Coffee House, where fun events and community come together.
Get ready to soar into the coolest cribs on campus. It's Best Nest, where Warhawks show off their sweet style. Experience on-campus living like you've never seen before. From lofted beds to epic gaming setups and shared spaces turned into hangout havens, Best Nest is your backstage pass to stylish Warhawk rooms. Don't miss out on the action. Scan the QR code today and vote for your #1 nest. By the end of the semester, one Warhawk room will win the title of Best Nest.
This is Best Nests on UWW-TV. This week, we visit Pulliam Hall, where Emma, Savannah, Kiara, and Sarah have invited us to see their pop posters and rocking decor.
Welcome into our Pulliam nest. My name is Emma.
I'm Savannah.
Sarah.
I'm Kiara. This is our kitchen. We have some fun magnets on the fridge. We also have some fun fall decor in the corner with the little gnomes. And my favorite part is this cow cookie jar. My grandma gave it to me.
Welcome to our living room. So we have a little sign that I made at the end of the summer. We have a lot of lights, a lot of pillows, a lot of more fall decorations. We put up a lot of posters, and we also just have a lot of different positive messages to like encourage us to stay motivated during the school year. And we have a lot of Halloween decor since it's now October that I think is really just personalized based on what our interests are. Hi, my name's Emma. Welcome to my room. This little pennant on my door I made myself, and because I'm from Illinois, around the Chicago area, I have a poster of Chicago on my door. This is my area where I get ready in the morning. I'm a really big fan of Legos, so I have some Legos there. I also have some Sabrina Carpenter posters above it from her albums, which I collect. I have my bed over here with the vines and the plants, because I'm just a very big plant girly. And over here in this corner is my mini fridge and my record player. I keep all of my vinyls underneath my bed because I love to listen to them when I'm studying. I also have my golf clubs over here because extracurriculars, you know? It's a lot of fun to just go out and play on the course with all of my friends. Over here I have these paintings that I thrifted, and then I thrifted the frames, and then I painted the pictures that are inside of them. Over here is my desk. This is where I not only study, but sometimes I'll read. And on the back here I have these two fans. Last year, fall semester, I was in the fall production of Lady Windermere's Fan, which we used those two fans for rehearsal practice. So I got to keep them at the end of the show, and it was just a really special moment for me.
Hi, this is my room. I have a chalkboard, and it has a quote from Wicked. I love Wicked. I've done theater for a while, so I thought that was really cool, and I wrote on it. So I also have a bunch of pictures with my friends up there. I have a few stuffed animals. This one is probably my favorite. It's the Mario Kart banana. My boyfriend brought it back for me from when he went to New York, so I really like that one. I also have this painting up here that I did of Diddy Kong. Last Halloween, me and my boyfriend dressed like Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, and I did a painting of it. And that's it.
Hi, my name is Kiara. Welcome to my room. Come on in. These are my Halloween nutcrackers, my flowers that my boyfriend gave me, and an alpaca picture because my favorite animal is alpacas. This is my desk where I do some homework and all my makeup. My calendar, I did it Halloween theme.
Over here is my mini fridge and like a little drink station that I make strawberry acai with raspberry syrup. My bed with an alpaca and a sloth stuffed animal, and then my closet.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is my room. This is my awesome pennant that my roommate made for me. And then we have my little chair couch that I like sitting in and doing homework, something different than my desk. And then we have my desk where I sit sometimes to do homework, and then I do my makeup, and I've got some Squishmallows there as well. This is my bed, and I've got a lot of really fun music posters and TV posters. They're all my favorite shows and my favorite artists, such as Taylor Swift, Grace Abrams, and Sabrina Carpenter. And this wall over here, I have a couple tour posters and then a couple lyrics from some of my favorite songs.
I think we have the best nest because we really did everything to make it our own and make it feel like home. We have so many fun lights and decor, and it just really feels cozy.
I think we have the best nest because we have a bunch of the same interests, including one of them being Dancing with the Stars, and we made our own Dancing with the Stars pyramid.
I think we have the best nest because we have so many fun posters and awesome lights in the hallway.
I think we have the best nest because we have all put in time and effort into individualizing our bedrooms. Thank you for visiting. We're gonna go catch the latest episode of Dancing with the Stars. Bye!
Thanks, Emma, Savannah, Kiara, and Sarah. Stay tuned next time as we showcase another great residence hall room. Remember to cast your vote for Pulliam Hall or any other hall as this semester's best nest. Just scan the QR code on UWW-TV's website under Best Nests or visit our Facebook page. I'm Edie Fernay, and this has been Best Nests on UWW-TV.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk.
At UW Whitewater.
You belong here.
Welcome to the Whitewater Forensics team, where we ignite voices and foster connections. With 3 to 4 hours of practice weekly, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. From energizing warm-ups to passionate storytelling, we build confidence and creativity. Join our close-knit team, conquer public speaking fears, and advocate for your story. With over 100 awards annually, become part of a community where every voice matters.
As an Army ROTC cadet at Whitewater, you have the opportunity to develop into a great leader while learning and applying the Army values to your everyday life. Within ROTC, you have the chance to travel overseas in the CULP program to train with other militaries, attend many elite Army schools such as Airborne and Combat Diver, and you have the opportunity to attend conferences and guest lectures by some of the Army's top-ranking officers. Our Warhawk cadets participate in many extracurricular activities, Division III sports, Greek life, intramural sports, among many other team building and community service events. Being a cadet at Whitewater is more than just being part of the Army. It's also about being active members in our community and coming together to form a family atmosphere. Anyone who wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves while developing themselves professionally should consider UW Whitewater ROTC. To sign up for UW Whitewater ROTC, go to the 4th floor of McCutcheon Hall to room 417.
This is Best Nests on UWW-TV. This week, we visit Wellers Hall, where Alicia and Lydia have invited us to see their plants, painting, and snow cone machine, which all contribute to a cozy space.
to Wellers. I'm Lydia.
And I'm Alicia.
And this is our dorm. Hi, I'm Lydia again. This is my closet with all my clothes, my shower bag, and these totes hold a lot of my bathroom accessories. Of course, all the snacks. We brought another trash can so it has a lid. More snacks. Our fridge, microwave. Of course, the snow cone machine. This is my desk. I have my charging station. Down here I have all my bathroom necessities, hair care, skincare, some books, my mirror, some pictures. This was a senior picture that I took. This is me and my boyfriend, and then we just went to Glow Night not too long ago and got a picture down there. Okay, so I brought another dresser for my clothes. This is like some makeup, and I have like healthcare, so like cough drops, cough medicine, stuff like that. All my shoes, and then more like socks and stuff in those drawers. Of course, the jewelry boxes, and then a lamp to add some light for when our light is turned off at night. And then I have a little rack back here to kind of hold like my robe and stuff, and then this is my bed. And I brought some greenery and then a light up sign that I thought was really cool.
Hi again, I'm Alicia, and this is my side of the room. Right here I have my shoe rack with all my shoes, and then my clothes, some bins for extra storage, and up there I got all my snacks, and then a fan, and then here's my dresser again. Then we work our way over here. We got our futon, and super comfy, and we got like storage underneath to like put some extra stuff in. And then we have my bed right here with some like photos that I have hanging up, like paintings and stuff. Alright, and this is my desk. Here I got a whole bunch of photos of me and my family and all my friends. This is my dog, his name is Brody. Got a painting of him. All my school stuff, a jewelry box, a mirror, and then my bamboo plant with a whole bunch of like other things. Pumpkin for fall, avocado. We got a basil plant, grew that from seeds of my basil plant. And then over here is like another snack cart, and down here I have all like healthcare stuff and just extra buckets of stuff.
Alright, so I think we have the best nest because we have a really cute aesthetic together and we're really organized.
I think we have the best nest because of our snow cone maker and all of our snacks. Thanks for stopping by.
Vote Wellers.
Thank you so much, Lydia and Alicia. Stay tuned next time as we showcase another great residence hall room. Remember to cast your vote for Wellers Hall or any other hall as this semester's best nest. Just scan the QR code on UWW-TV's website under Best Nest or visit our Facebook page. I'm Edie Fernay, and this has been Best Nest on UWW-TV.
Video One Media Services provides accomplished students the opportunity to enhance their college experience by working with real-world clients. In addition, we provide clients local and affordable video options to better enhance their media needs. For more information on how Video One Media Services can help you with your next media project, email or call our office at 262-472-5659.
The UW Whitewater Bookstore is your one-stop shop for apparel, textbooks, and technology. Stop in for a wide selection of gifts from our alumni, family, and name brand sections. Need to purchase or rent a textbook? Head downstairs to Textbook Services. Check out our new custom shop and create personalized apparel for your organization. Need a charger, laptop, or headphones? Our new technology section has everything you might need. For more information and bookstore hours, visit uwwhitewaterbookstore.com.
The PB Poorman Pride Center is the place to go for LGBTQ+ resources, information, and community. Located in the Warhawk Connection Center, while there, you can meet people like Mia.
And I serve Impact as president this fall, as well as working for the Pride Center. Impact is our queer LGBTQ+ and ally organization on campus. We meet once a week, and we do a lot of social events as well as education events.
It feels like I'm way more accepted here than when I was in high school. It is like a really big family.
Along with acceptance, in the Pride Center you can find a little library, a clothing closet, and a satellite location of the Warhawk Food Pantry.
It just feels like a home to me. You know, it feels like my home away from home, and there's such a community here that is so wonderful and full of joy.
For more information, follow the Pride Center on Instagram at UWW_PRC.
Good morning and welcome back to Wake Up Whitewater. My name is Peyton Walls and I am joined here with Tanya Schmidt, who serves as the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Dean of Students here at Whitewater. So a lot of students might not realize everything that goes on behind the scenes and the higher ups of the administrative system here at Whitewater, and when they hear Dean of Students, Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, like we might as students not really know what that all entails. So do you want to talk about your more day-to-day responsibilities?
Yeah, absolutely. So, hello everyone, Tanya Schmidt. I use she and hers pronouns. And as you said, I'm the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. I am really privileged to work with a few really great units on campus. We call ourselves the Wellbeing Unit. It includes UHCS, which is our health center and our counseling center, our Center for Students with Disabilities, and the Dean of Students office. So really our goal is to make sure students are well in everything: mental health, physical health, emotional health, all of those things. And with that, I'm supporting the director of those areas. And then I'm also working right in the Dean of Students office, which is located in Anderson Library, door number 10 if you want to stop by and see us. And day to day, we are there to support students. I would say the main thing that we do in the Dean of Students office is offer resources to students. Our biggest one is our care team referrals. Our care team is a group of people throughout campus who work with students who might be struggling with mental health, might have a physical health issue. They might be struggling with maybe grieving the death of a loved one. They could be hospitalized. There are lots of reasons why people are referred to the care team. And anyone can do those referrals. So we have a lot of referrals from faculty that see our students every day, or they stop seeing them and then they refer those to us. We have great relationships with our advising services on campus, and just a lot of other areas that make those referrals. And then we reach out to those students to see how we can come alongside them and support them.
So it really sounds to me like you guys just do it all.
We do a lot. And honestly, we are the place that if students don't really know what to do or where to go, we can help get them connected with resources.
With a job that is that important, there is a lot of pressure that comes along with it. How many challenges, or I guess what are the challenges you face? Because I'm sure there are some. And how do you successfully navigate those?
Yeah, I think student mental health is just so important, especially to a student being able to be successful in the classroom. It can be really hard when you just hear about all of that is impacting our students, and figuring out ways to let them know that you're a safe place, that you can be trusted in order for them to come and share some of those really hard things for them to probably talk about. And so it's getting out there and being around students and making sure that we're there when a crisis doesn't happen, so that when a crisis does happen, they can have that trust in us. And so it's a lot of work trying to establish relationships with students and trying to get their trust. And that's why we go through some of those organizations like Whitewater Student Government and the Chancellor's Advisory Board, so we can be more of a presence so that we can get that trust from students and be able to support them.
What advice would you have to students who want to be successful, not only in the classroom, but in their personal lives as well? You have 3 decades of experience now, and even though you are newer to Whitewater, I'm sure that you've experienced lots of different scenarios.
Absolutely.
So what is your advice for those students?
Yeah, and I'm going to take some of the advice that our Vice Chancellor Phil Hauer and our Provost Robin Fox has been giving to the incoming students, but it really applies to every student, and it's the sticker that I gave you. It's 3 easy things. Go to class, get involved, and ask for help. So obviously going to class is the reason that students are here, so just getting yourself to class is gonna get you in a good position to be successful. But then that second one, get involved. We know that students who either have jobs on campus, who join a student organization, or are somehow involved outside of the classroom are retained at a higher level. They find their people, they figure out more of their purpose here on campus, and they really give back to the Warhawk community. And then finally, ask for help. That is exactly what all these well-being units are here for, and that is to help students. And sometimes that can be a really hard and scary thing for students, but we see it as a source of strength. If you are struggling with something, we are so lucky to be resource rich on this campus. So we have counseling services, health services, we've got Center for Students with Disabilities, we've got all the things I talked about in the Dean of Students office. Those folks are all there to help students, and so we can't help unless we're asked. And so asking for help, knowing the resources, referring a friend, because we know that people go to their peers if they have questions or if they're struggling with something. So having people on campus know about the resources, then they can do that referral themselves. So go to class, get involved, and ask for help.
Asking for help, I think, is something that goes unnoticed. Like, it's hard to put yourself out there, and it's even hard to tell yourself, I need help.
Correct.
But once you do, there are so many resources out there for you, and there are so many people in this university that want to help. That is their job to help.
Yeah, we don't want students to think they're alone in this. We want to walk alongside them and help them with whatever they need, and that could be academics, that could be mental health, that could be finding their people and getting involved. It could be many things.
Well-being, you know, how we're doing in our classes, educationally, they all go hand in hand. It's all part of the student life here on Whitewater.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for sharing that
You're
today.
welcome.
And thank you again for being in our studio. I think this conversation could really help some of our watchers and could really help anyone who is looking for these resources and just doesn't know about them yet.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm just really happy to be here and be a Warhawk.
Of course, yay! Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in to the next episode of Wake Up Whitewater. We'll be right back with more right after this. Stay with us.
Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose UROC.
You ready to rock?
You belong here.
Matt checking in to see how Sam is doing on his project, and it's getting close to exporting now, the final step in the process. And it is complete, and Sam is hyped. Finally gets complete and spikes the ball into the end zone. Sam's celebrating with his colleagues, and oh, they throw a flag on the play. The ref's gonna call excessive celebration. Sam is in disbelief and can't believe it. He tries to dispute the call, but the ref is not having any of it.
It's always been there, his love of the outdoors. Some days, you wonder if it might be his calling. Truth is, you know that the things he's passionate about today will build the foundation of what he does tomorrow and possibly inspire a new journey. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
Your home for excellence in action. The WIAC Network. Watch and download here.
I'm Chase Keller, and this is your UWW-TV Sports Update. The number 9 ranked UW Whitewater football team built on a dominant second half to defeat number 20 ranked UW Stout 34-2 Friday night. The Warhawk defense shined under the lights, forcing 3 interceptions, sacking the quarterback 8 times, and holding the Blue Devils to just 1 rushing yard. It's homecoming week at UW Whitewater, meaning the Warhawks are back at home this weekend to face the number 13 ranked UW Platteville Pioneers. Opening kickoff is scheduled for 1 in the afternoon, with UWW-TV going live 30 minutes before kickoff with the award-winning Warhawk Sports Saturday. As for the rest of the conference, UW River Falls travels to UW Eau Claire, UW Stout welcomes UW Stevens Point to Menominee, and UW Oshkosh will battle UW La Crosse. The number 4 ranked UW Whitewater volleyball team had an eventful week, beginning with a loss to UW Platteville. They were swept 3-0, dropping to 2-2 in WIAC play. The team returned to their winning ways at home during the Dig Pacini Classic. They swept Greenville University on Friday and took down Carthage College in 5 sets on Saturday. The Warhawks now have a 21-3 record on the season, with the team's 5th and final invite of the season this weekend. Their Friday match against UW Stout will be broadcast live on UWW-TV, with first serve set for 7 in the evening. And we'll have more sports on UWW-TV right after this.
Matt checking in to see how Sam is doing on his project, and it's getting close to exporting now, the final step in the process. And it is complete, and Sam is hyped. Finally gets complete and spikes the ball into the end zone. Sam's celebrating with his colleagues, and oh, they throw a flag on the play. The ref's gonna call excessive celebration. Sam is in disbelief and can't believe it. He tries to dispute the call, but the ref is not having any of it.
Senior forward Cooper Ray scored a hat trick in the first 10 minutes of men's soccer's matchup against Dubuque on Saturday, en route to a 5-1 win for the Warhawks. They played another 5-goal bout on Saturday, defeating UW River Falls 5-0. The team has a busy week coming up, playing Lake Forest College on Tuesday, Millikan University on Wednesday, and UW Eau Claire on Saturday. Women's soccer took a 2-1 win over Eau Claire in their only game of the week. They will play UW Oshkosh on Wednesday and UW Stout on Saturday, both games at home. Both men's and women's cross-country placed in the top half of their field at the Augustana Interregional. The men placed 12th of 36 teams, while the women placed 18th of 40 teams. They travel to Oshkosh to compete in the UW Oshkosh Open this Friday. The women's tennis team beat UW Stout and UW River Falls with a cumulative score of 14-0. The Warhawks have their final fall action in the Wisconsin Tennis Classic Individual Tournament in Madison this Sunday. The men's and women's swimming and diving teams took on Carthage College on Friday. The men took a win, while the women took a loss. They also battle-tested themselves in the Wisconsin Showcase on Saturday against several tough opponents. For more sports news and other updates, tune in to uwwtv.org. I'm Chase Keller, and this has been your Sports Update on UWW-TV.
Man, those dorms were great. What do you think, Justice?
Yeah, I thought that the Pulliam one was super cool. They like made the whole dorm make it look like an apartment. It was awesome.
Their aesthetics all match pretty well. I mean, they almost feel like the same person, which I thought was really cool. I mean, especially when you have roommates that are all very similar. That's awesome.
Yeah, I really liked all the posters that they had up. And for that Weller's dorm, they had that snow cone machine. I know I would enjoy that.
Yeah, that's
I know.
so
I'm,
cool.
I'm wondering how that even works. I mean, you just get snow cones, you plug a machine into the wall, and then all of a sudden you have snow
Wonder
cones
if
in
they're
your
giving
dorm.
them out for free. Right?
Exactly.
Stop by.
Making friends.
Yeah.
That feels a little dangerous too. I feel like I might cheat on my diet with that.
And they had a lot of extra storage too with the futon and bringing in the extra dresser. Great dorms. Well, it looks like that is all the time we have today. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Wake Up Whitewater. We'll see you next week for more news, entertainment, and sports. Have a great week and stay tuned to UWW TV.